Hi, thanks for checking out my final project for KSP 680, developing an online learning environment. This is my Schoology homepage for 11th grade U.S. history. My district went with Schoology last school year. This course has really helped me learn and understand Schoology at a deeper level. The purpose of this Schoology page or this online learning environment, as I said, is it's intended to reach my 11th grade U.S. history students. How I use it is to post assignments and allow students to submit assignments online. I also post a schedule with important upcoming events shown over here. For example, we have a Chapter 10-11 test coming up this Friday. Also, I do all my testing on Schoology, so I upload tests and we do all of our testing online. It's also a collaborative space. Not only do students submit assignments privately where only I see, but there are also discussion forums, and I'll show some of these as examples in a little bit. My role as a teacher in managing the Schoology page is just that I manage it. I'm also the facilitator. So how I look at that is I post assignments, I post a schedule, but what's important is offering feedback. And one of the nice features on Schoology is let's go to a discussion forum, for example. And I'll show you an example of an online game that I asked them to play and then later reflect on with a writing assignment. So I posted a short video link which gave them some background information, and then they played this sweatshop child labor game. And the writing prompt was pretty simple. Write a brief educational review of this game. And is this game valuable for education? What are accuracies and inaccuracies of the game? And lastly, how is this game related to the Progressive Era? So that's the connection back to what we're currently studying. So as you can see, students post their responses. I can make individual responses here. I can set this to a private setting where students cannot see other student posts until they post theirs. So this is really good for students collaborating, seeing what other people think, and just kind of sharing ideas. I'm going to go back to my home page and show you how I kind of set things up. In the course info, this is something on day one that I go over. A feature that I use and make available to students throughout the quarter is Remind, and this is a simple online text service where they subscribe by texting this number, this message, which subscribes them to receive reminder messages from me throughout the quarter. It's not something I require, but I encourage, and students seem to like it, and it seems to help. It's a great way to give students reminders of test dates or upcoming due dates. Also in course info is a survey. I use Google Forms simple survey where I ask students basic questions. This I use to differentiate in planning for the upcoming quarter. So what I ask is, what did you like about the teacher or class you had the previous quarter? What did you dislike without bashing the teacher? I ask the grade they think they earned. And most importantly, I ask them, what would you like to do more of in class? In other words, how do you learn best? So like I said, this helps me in planning and preparing for the quarter. And lastly, here's a link to the online text where they simply plug in their username and password. So I showed course info. In chapter notes, this is where I simply post PowerPoint outlines of notes for students to refer to and use to prepare for upcoming tests. I showed some assignment examples and how the discussion forum can be used as a collaborative piece. As I said, I do all of my testing online, quizzes, tests, and these come in short answer, multiple choice, and matching are typically the types of tests or assessments that I give. Another neat feature is I like the calendar, upcoming events. Kids who don't use the text service reminder or parents that refer to Schoology, they see upcoming due dates and deadlines. It's really easy for me to post updates. I'll show an example here for everyone to see all in my class. Here's an example. I was at a 2-day ties conference and I posted a message for my students. I will be gone on Monday and Tuesday. Complete the World War I web quest. And this basically just let them know, where I was, and just kind of gave them an idea of the expectation while I'm gone and what they should get done. So that's a great way to communicate, for me to communicate with the class. Students can do that same thing. Another way to privately communicate is messaging with students here. And this is really simple. If I want to message someone, I can plug in a name and up pops these options. I can collect this or select the student or another staff member, whoever I want to message, and send them a direct private message. So those are the basics of my Schoology overview. Thanks for listening.